can rise from ash. Jade and Lavender and Scarlet Phoenix power. Together we will rise. They tried to burn us, we bloom like a flower. They didn't know we had a Phoenix's power. Phoenix power.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jade Phoenix. We are back. We are here, and we are actually ready for a larger-than-life episode. I would say that it is dinosaur-sized episode?
Life
I don't know.
finds a way.
It does. And in that case,
It all started when I was born.
We have a lavender.
Unfortunately, life keeps finding a way.
we do have a lavender.
Hello, everybody.
How are you, babe?
I'm good. I'm so excited to talk about my favorite topic.
Yeah.
Dinos.
Dinosaurs, but not just any dinosaurs. We are talking about the Jurassic Park franchise.
Yes.
Literally I would say this is my favorite movie franchise of all time, honestly.
It's honestly one of mine, too. Like, it 100% is up there for me, like, in league with, like, Back to the Future and all those original, like, 80s hits.
Yeah, but this came out in 1994, I believe.
The first Jurassic Park. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I
this
mean,
is
like,
90s.
The Spielberg hits.
The Spielberg, yes.
I always, like, morph them together with everything else.
the Spielbergians.
Sorry, Spielberg.
I wouldn't be sorry because your shit sucks lately, so.
I
All right.
honestly
I'm
don't
not-
think I've seen any other Spielberg movie quite literally in like years. So rest in peace.
Yeah, but no, I can't. Preston, I can't. My brain just went. Wait. Oh, Jurassic Park. We're
Jurassic Park.
Well, okay. So if you've been living under a rock for the last 30 fucking years, right? Has it been
Yeah.
like it's about 31, 30.
Yeah, about 30.
Hi, Rocky. Podcast Kitty Rocky.
About all he heard was dinosaurs, and he went, "Bet I'm in."
Well, because he is a little furry boy.
He's a little
I'm
furry dino
sorry.
himself.
I'm going to stand corrected. Jurassic Park came out in 1993.
So I was like semi close.
Yeah.
Semi.
1993. I knew it was 93, 94.
No, I totally get it because so many of these movies, I just love them so much,
I
and
saw this in theaters.
I can't even like put a timestamp on them. Like I feel like, especially the first Jurassic Park,
Oh
is
my
so
God.
timeless. The way that they used all these practical effects, which if y'all have been listening to any episodes, I love practical effects.
You
It's my
do.
thing. I'm very into it.
It's your stuff. It's your
And
spiel.
It's my spiel.
Bella,
And Spielberg used to do it the best.
Still does.
Still does.
When
So-
he's the actual director, not a producer.
Oh, 100%. So I like totally forget sometimes that this movie was made like 30 plus years ago. So I'm like, wow, it's holds up, at least in my opinion, just as well now.
Yeah, it was actually released June 11th, 1993. It's gotten multiple Academy Awards. Obviously Steven Spielberg directed it. This was a movie that was adapted from a novel written
Yes.
by Michael Crichton.
Which I've heard is a great novel.
I read it. It's great.
Yeah, like I personally haven't read it yet. I would like to. Like I want to read that. I want to read Jaws. I want to read some of those original novel inspirations for a lot of Spielberg's work. Like that's part of my kind of like goal this year.
I agree.
But it's like when you think about it, like imagine Michael Crichton writing this book. I'm sure he didn't even think that it would blow up into what it is now. It's actually insane where this franchise has gone.
There are 7 movies
Yep.
that have come from this original book. From that book. From multiple books have been written based on that book.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite books that I've ever read was adapted in kind of the same way that Jurassic Park was.
Okay.
And it was a book called Raptor Red.
Okay.
And Raptor Red is a book that is based on what is known as the Utah raptor, which most people don't realize is that in Jurassic Park, when Spielberg was creating the film, he wanted the main protagonist always to be the velociraptors. But what people don't, and if you are a dino nut like I am, Velociraptor is not the size that they made in the original movie.
No.
That is actually Utah Raptor. And most people don't realize that. Is Utah Raptor was not created, but it was found around the same time as this movie was being made.
Yeah.
And Velociraptor is actually really only the size of a small dog.
That's what I was going to say. Aren't they like really tiny?
They're about the size of a terrier.
Oh my God.
Velociraptors.
That's so cute.
Velociraptors, yeah, cute but deadly.
Exactly. A tiny terrier with giant fucking teeth
Yeah.
and talons.
And it had the claw, but the Utah Raptor is the actual Velociraptor in the films. They are over 9 to 10 feet tall, and they were just lethal. And this book follows around a female raptor called Raptor Red, because obviously they created a whole story around the raptor and everything that she does, and it was quite possibly one of my favorite books to read as growing up, and along with Jurassic Park, the original book. The film I saw in theaters, I think I made my mom take me to the theaters like 6 times.
That's amazing.
Okay, I'm 8 and I'm in the fucking theater going, because I love dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like, I was the dinosaur child. I thought I was going to grow up and be a paleontologist. Like, I was going to go dig for dinosaurs. Like, that was my thing growing up.
I totally get it because I was the same way. I had one of those giant tubs of dinosaurs that my
Same.
aunt actually bought for me because I was obsessed with it because she had it at her house, like when they used to do the Discovery Channel
Oh, yeah.
magazine. And they had those giant tubs of dinosaurs that came with like the play mat and the whole thing. So she literally bought it for me one year for my birthday. And I loved this thing to death. Like, I mean, I had so many dinosaurs, and I was so excited at every single one. I used to be able to name every single one. Unfortunately, my brain doesn't always work when I want it to now.
I think I still can.
But what I used to do, which my mom thought was hilarious, was I loved Jurassic Park. And I used to play what I called Jurassic Barbie.
Oh my God.
And the Barbies would go in the little Barbie car and the T-Rex would chase them in the Barbie car. And like they worked in Jurassic Park. So I would use the play set and set up the trees and the play mat. So like Barbie worked at Jurassic Park. She was like a, oh goodness, what is her name?
Ellie?
She was like the Ellie, right? And I did this like nearly every single day. I thought this was the greatest thing I had ever invented. Like I was the smartest, most creative child in the entire world. And I also used to, like when I was in kindergarten, this is a very well-known fact, I used to dump all of like the farm animals and all the other animals out of the other houses, and I would put the dinosaurs like inside of the farm and these other places.
God.
So it was like dinosaur farm, like everything was dinosaur themed. It was Dinosaur Farm. It was Dinosaur Family. It was Jurassic Barbie. Like, I loved them. I still
for
do.
sure. For sure. I had all the original Jurassic Park toys.
That's so cool.
I think I might still have a few of them hidden away. I was obsessed with this film, and when they came out with the sequel, The Lost World,
Yep, I remember Lost World.
I was in theaters for that too.
Yeah.
Can't tell you how much this franchise has shaped a lot of my entire core memory of being a person. Like my mother actually was worried that I would freak out in the original Jurassic Park movie because she thought it would be too scary for somebody who's only 8 years old. And there were moments where, yeah, of course I got nervous and scared.
Yeah. Like any
8-year-old. But I didn't react the same way as a normal 8-year-old. I started laughing.
As one should.
I started laughing as you experienced at when we were at Undiscovered Realm, and I busted my ass and fell to the fucking floor.
And started hysterically, maniacally laughing. And here I am in the corner. I was literally like bent over because I was picking like boxes up or something. I didn't even see this happen.
Nope.
And all of a sudden I just hear a crash and and then I hear and I'm like, the fuck just happened?
I fell to the floor.
And then I turn around, Jade is busted ass,
It was hysterical.
and I'm just standing there like,
I was done.
what the fuck?
I will make no apologies for my insanity.
No,
thank you.
please don't. Like, I need your insanity to keep my life going.
I mean, I do it.
Like, I need that little extra spicy in my life.
That's what I do.
But talking about Lost World, it was really funny because my mom loves the first Jurassic Park. So we had seen it so many times. And my grandpa actually had the videotapes for the rest of them.
I have the videotape.
Like, he had like the fancy videotape cover that was like the Jurassic Park like gate, like the overgrown gate that they did for the cover.
I love that.
So he had all those three. So Jurassic Park, The Lost World, and the third one, I think that Vince Vaughn. Yeah, Vince Vaughn was in the third one.
In that one.
I remember that very vividly because this unfortunately cemented my lifelong crush on Vince Vaughn was because he was in Jurassic Park.
No, sorry.
was he in for?
Vince Vaughn was in Jurassic Park 2.
Oh, so then he was in 2.
He was in Lost World.
Oh, okay. So that's when I fell in love with him.
He was in Lost World. Jurassic Park 3.
They kind of bleed in together for me.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 3 is when you get Sam Neill coming back
That's
to reprise Alan
right.
Grant.
Okay, I remember now.
Yeah, that's that one. And then you have Jurassic World.
I actually love the first Jurassic World. I that was one that I saw like opening day in the theater, and I took all my brothers with me.
I think that was one of the first ones I did not see in theaters.
I personally really loved Jurassic World. I didn't really like the sequel.
Fallen Kingdom?
I didn't like Fallen Kingdom. I absolutely despised it.
Did you like Dominion?
No.
Okay. Because in the Jurassic Park, the original franchise, apparently what they did was they only had the 3 films.
Yeah.
And so we had 1993's Jurassic Park, 1997's The Lost World Jurassic Park,
Vince Vaughn, my
and
love.
then you had in 2001 Jurassic Park 3.
Yes.
Then the series basically, the franchise died.
Like ended.
It ended
quote
with that.
unquote.
Like quote unquote, because there's been plenty of other things that have happened since then, like TV shows, cartoons, stuff like that.
They did, for example, they had, which is one of my favorite rides. I'm actually really sad that they changed it and rethemed it for Jurassic World.
Yeah.
But Universal Studios had the best Jurassic Park water raft ride.
Agreed. I loved that fucking
And
ride.
it was all original, like it was all animatronics. And it was the coolest thing in the entire world. And unfortunately, they did replace it with its screens now.
our own little
Our little dino,
Velociraptor.
our little Velociraptor wanted some love from me.
Our orange Velociraptor.
I love him. But they replaced it and now it's screens. So I am like pretty sad about that. But the Velocicoaster is fucking sick.
Oh my god. So you gotta understand, a lot of people don't realize this about the Jurassic Park franchise is that Spielberg bought the rights to the novel before it was even published.
Yes, I actually did know this.
Yeah, so honestly, this began in 1990. Universal Pictures and Amblin Entertainment bought the right to Crichton's novel before it was even published. The book was super successful, as was the, obviously the film. They had they re-released it in 2013 for 3D.
Yes.
And I did go and see that. It was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I loved it. It is quite possibly, because Crichton actually did another novel. And I actually haven't read this one, and I will because I want to read Jurassic Park again, which was The Lost World. And he actually released that in 1995.
Yes.
And then there was also, that's when The Lost World came out in 1997. So Crichton wrote the book, came out 2 years later.
Got it. Okay.
So fucking super excited. And then obviously you have the so Spielberg only directed the first 2.
Yes, he didn't do third.
He came back as 3 as an executive producer.
Yeah. He wasn't directing 3.
No. He did not. Crichton also did not write any further sequels into the series. So basically his only 2 books are Jurassic Park and The Lost World. Both of which, if you're a reader, which us at the Feinics Gate are, you should definitely check out and read.
Oh, 100%. And if you've got anything like Audible, I know that they have both books on Audible. You could easily get them at the library, Libby. but I've heard really great things about the books. I really want to check them out.
Totally. I would suggest it. I would put it on your suggested reading list.
I think it's definitely one that I want to like get on top of because I have a lot of books. I'm trying to get to my 50 for the year. We'll see. I'm doing my best.
I'm at 15.
I'm at like 12.
I just finished one of my other books today.
Nice.
So, it's great. And I just started another one. I just started 16. I've fallen off. I'm not gonna lie. I
Me
have
too.
fallen off when it comes to a lot of my books, and I have been relying mostly on my Audible books.
Fair.
Because I listen to them when I'm driving,
Same.
if I'm at the gym. Jurassic Park is definitely one of those novels that I want to. I'm hoping that if I do get it on Audible, they have the dynamic audio.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I love dynamic audio.
Me too.
It's literally a movie in your mind.
It's so freaking cool.
And since I'm one of those people that actually have the ability to create the pictures in my brain works good when it wants to. The hamster's actually running today, so that's good.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of that hamster.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
He's doing a good job.
He's doing a good job, and we're talking about one of my favorite things, so obviously it's going to be running faster.
Exactly. It's picking up velocity. It's
Which-
going faster and faster and faster. And you know what I just realized? That is actually hilarious because in Jurassic World, they have those big giant balls that they ride around in.
Oh, the hamster
The
balls.
hamster balls.
That's kind of what I was referencing.
So I was like, oh my God, all I'm picturing is this hamster and the big hamster ball from Jurassic
Fucking
World.
Jurassic World.
I love the first Jurassic World.
Listen, the first Jurassic World was an excellent way to bring us back into the franchise. I will
Agreed.
not deny this. It was. But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
We are.
Like, I want to talk about it, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So right now we're only talking about Jurassic Park and the first 3 films. Because we got to stay on point.
We gotta stay
They're
on
so-
timeline.
We get so excited about fucking dinosaurs that, like, we can just go off on so many tangents, and I'm so excited for that. But the original Jurassic Park, I actually, I love these movies so much when I had it on VHS. Because I still do.
That's
Have that.
amazing.
I still have that VHS tape. It's very well loved. The case is so, you can see it's like rubbed off in places where I would hold the fucking case. Okay. Yeah, like the Jurassic Park, I've always wanted to get a Jurassic Park tattoo.
Oh, what'd you get?
No, I don't have it yet.
No, I mean, like, what would you get?
The logo.
Oh,
The
hot.
T-Rex, the fucking
Hot.
T-Rex. Or, I would maybe even get a scene with the Velociraptors because those are my favorites.
That'd be really cool.
The Velociraptor was always my favorite dinosaur. And everybody's like, I'm like, okay, Utah Raptor, thank you very much. I know that's what it's called. But the Velociraptors and everything about them was always my favorite character. I loved in the original movies how they switched between CGI, which was in its baby phase back then, to the animatronics.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh!
The animatronics in Jurassic Park are just absolutely out of this world. And
You know the lore behind some of them?
I do.
Yo, talk about it. Let's talk about it.
One of my favorite things is poor Steven Spielberg. Every time he decides he wants to like put in the work for animatronics, something goes wrong. Like in Jaws, the shark was constantly malfunctioning.
As was the T-Rex.
As was the T-Rex. Like, it was the spirit of Bruce. Bruce really said, you know what, motherfucker? Here. Now it's 10 times bigger.
Yeah. And apparently also they didn't realize back then with the way animatronics is, because I'm pretty sure they used obviously the Creature Shop.
Yes,
Jim
they did.
Henson's Creature Shop, which hell to the fuck yeah. But the funny thing is that's not how a T-Rex actually sounds.
No, not at all.
No. Believe it or not, they actually say that a T-Rex probably sounds more like a bird.
Which is like hilarious
Wild to me.
Hilarious.
They also say that like now they're discovering that T-Rexes can see movement.
Which, okay,
Maybe.
maybe.
We don't know, but they also do. There is the one thing that they do. Every single paleontologist. Ooh, hello, podcast kitty. Every single paleontologist does agree on when it comes to the T-Rex is that the olfactory senses of the T-Rex you never would have been able to hide.
No, absolutely not.
No.
You would have been dead meat.
It would have sniffed you out even if it couldn't see you.
You were a meal.
You were done.
You were done. As soon as it put its eyes on you, you were on the dinner plate. Chomp.
But we went off on a tangent. See what I mean? See what I mean? But the animatronic that they created for the T-Rex, people would think was haunted because it would just
Yup.
come
Chomp.
alive. It would come alive without anybody fucking touching it. And it
Yup.
became so in the original scenes in the movie when the T-Rex first appears, they have obviously fake rain.
Yeah.
But they said that the T-Rex animatronic became so fucking waterlogged that they couldn't do it.
No.
They couldn't film a lot of those scenes because the dinosaur itself would get so fucking heavy it would break.
Yep.
And then it would just plop down on the
Flop
floor.
right down on the floor. And one of my favorite things too is apparently a lot of the scenes with the animatronics, but especially the T-Rex, were like pure terror
Yeah.
because it
Didn't know what it was gonna do.
Not only did you not know what it was gonna do, but it did things that ended up in the film that were not what it was meant to do.
Yeah.
Like there was a great scene with the kids,
The eyeball scene.
the eyeball scene.
Mm-hmm.
And she constantly says this, the young actress, she goes, I literally was screaming my head off. She was
And
like,
those screams were not fake.
she was like, this was not acting. I was absolutely purely terrified. And
It's
I
true.
would be too. Like imagine filming these like really tense scenes. It's dark. And then all of a sudden, pop. Like I feel like whatever it is, like I don't know what God looked down upon Spielberg and went, sir, you're gonna make some true monsters today.
monster.
That is exactly what he did in
Oh, yeah.
every single one of his animatronic projects.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes me laugh nonstop. And I feel like that's why he moved to executive production after that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He was like, I am cursing this set. He was like, I cannot do this to any more young actors. And I also love, like, I'm a big fan. I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. So I love the whole side plot.
Dennis
with him,
Nedry.
Dennis Nedry, taking the codes and taking the information and trying to get away. And then he ends up getting poisoned by the itty bitty little dinosaur who shoots him in the face. And it's great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
It is a great scene.
I can't pronounce it right now, but Diphenosaurus or something like that.
And it spit like the acid in his face.
Yeah.
Like, I love that whole side plot. It makes me laugh nonstop. Like, I also think the other thing about Jurassic Park as well is like all of the characters are really endearing in the original Jurassic Park. There's no singular character I feel that I wholly dislike in the original Jurassic Park, besides maybe, Dennis Nedry. But other than that, it's like all of the main cast is engaging. And this was also one of like the first roles especially for like the early 90s. Bless you.
Thank you.
That a woman was so central to the story without needing to be in like sexy high heels running away from the dinosaur.
Hey, listen, Bryce Dallas Howard is a legend in
Oh,
that.
no, don't get me
And I
wrong.
can't wait to meet her at Comic-Con.
Legend. I loved this for her. But I love that, like, for the time that Laura Dern got to be that, like, she got her hands dirty. She was so involved. And, like, in my opinion, she is the main character. She is, like, one of the overall plots of this film. And without her, it's, like, not the same.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, love Goldblum.
Oh,
Goldblum. That
kidding me?
shirtless Goldblum will live
Shirtless
forever in
Goldblum.
my mind. And I would like him to know that he is well loved.
Shirtless Goldblum.
He is well loved in my family home.
So, in the original Jurassic Park, we have the table of appearances of
Yes.
what dinosaurs actually showed up. We have Brachiosaurus. We have Dilophosaurus, so I was right. We have Gallimimus. We have, obviously, Parasaurolophus, which is, a type of... We have Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus, and obviously Velociraptor.
Triceratops are my favorite dinosaur.
Yeah, what's funny is our friend Blue actually that's his favorite too.
I love them.
That's
I
his
think
favorite.
they're so neat.
That was the original. That was in the original movie. In the second movie, we get what's known as Compsognathus, which is in both 2 and 3. Then we get the Gallimimus again. We get Mamenchiasaurus. We get Pachycephalosaurus. Obviously, Parasaurolophus again. We get the Pteranodons in 2. Stegosaurus we get into. Obviously, Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus, and Velociraptor in the second movie. Now, when it comes to the third movie, in the original trilogy, we get Ankylosaurus, followed by Brachiosaurus comes back, which I will forever and a day love that. We get introduced to Ceratosaurus, Compagnosaurus comes back, Corythosaurus. I can't pronounce most of these fucking names.
Corythosaurus?
Thank you. Corythosaurus gets introduced. We get Parasaurolophus again. We get the Pteranodons again. We get Spinosaurus introduced in this one. Stegosaurus comes back. Obviously, Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus, and Velociraptor. Those are the first 3.
Yes.
So, like, we get a fuck ton of dinosaurs throughout all 7 films.
Yeah.
Like, I'll start from the beginning. We actually get in Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, we actually get an Allosaurus.
Yes, there is an Allosaurus in those films.
So going by alphabetical order, we get Allosaurus. And these are in all the films.
Yeah.
Depending on which film you're watching is where you're going to appear. Allosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Anorognathus, Apatosaurus, Aquilops, Atrociraptor, a Baryonyx, Brachiosaurus, Carnotaurs, Ceratosaurus, Compsognathus, Corythosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Dimetrodon, Dimorphodon. We'll talk about this in a minute. Fuck you. Dreadnoughtus, the Dunkleotis, the Gallimimus, Gigantanosaurus, Iguanodons, the Indominus Rex. Yeah. And the Indoraptor, the Lystrosaurus, Mamenchisaurus, Microceratus, Moros, Mosasaurus, Mutodons, Nasutoceratops, Oviraptors, Pachycephalosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Pteranodons, Pyroraptor, the Quetzalcoatlus, the Spinoceratops, Spinosaurus, Stegosaurus, Stygmimoloch, Therinosaurus, Titanosaurus, Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus, an unnamed amphibian, unnamed eel snake,
amphibian,
and a velociraptor. Now, some of these were obviously mutant dinosaurs that were created for the films.
Yeah, 100%. Like
some of these are also hybrids that were created for the films.
Specifically, the Jurassic World.
Mutodon.
There are so many of them in Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like the premise of the new era of Jurassic Park.
That would be the Indoraptor, the Indominus
Rex.
But in the other ones, we get the other mutants that we're getting is the Disortus Rex, which we're going to talk about because that's in the latest film, and the Mutodon. Those are the 2 new ones.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 new ones that we get in these
Boy,
films.
howdy.
I know, right? But we do get a lot of dinosaurs. Like, this isn't even close to all the dinosaurs that we actually know.
No, exactly. This is like a very small fraction of what's been found.
Right. But the wonderful part is that we are introduced to a lot of it, and that actually did give a whole new generation of kids just like a visual of some dinosaurs that we may not have that we've only seen bones.
Exactly.
Which I think was fantastic in the premise of the original film, giving us the ability to see a live dinosaur.
That's what I think is so cool about the original premise.
Yeah.
Like the original premise is so well thought out and so beautifully constructed.
And beautifully executed.
And when you think about it, what's so interesting is a lot of paleontologists say that dinosaurs were covered in feathers.
Some of them.
A lot of them were not these big scaly things that were created. But what's so cool is that Spielberg made such an impression in how he created dinosaurs that it's the standard that everyone follows today.
It's true.
It's the standard that you see on maybe your favorite science fiction TV show.
Yep. Because remember, up until then, what did we have for dinosaurs? We had the old school Godzilla.
Yep.
We had monsters that you would see in the old King Kong movies.
Yes.
They were
The little
literally
dino like creature things.
You know, like we literally. I mean, we had Land Before Time,
I loved Land Before Time. I loved those movies.
But,
I
like,
watched them like a ridiculous
I
amount.
still cry every time.
Oh, every damn time, dude.
Every fucking time. The original Land Before Time. You want to make me cry? That's my cry movie.
That's the
you
movie.
talked about in the other in our Undiscovered Realm podcast. Check it out. It's live now. You can literally hear Lav trying to not choke up talking about her Christopher Robin experience. That is yours. Mine is Land Before Time. So if I'm feeling very sad and I need to cry, I put that fucking
That's
movie
the
on.
one.
Every time. Every fucking time. You want to see me? That one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
All right, good knowledge to have and put in the back of my pocket.
I don't know.
I admit nothing.
But I also think what's really fun, not only about just the themes and the ideas of Jurassic Park, is the scores.
Oh my god.
The scores.
The musical
The
scores.
original John Williams score is absolutely out of this world. And if you guys haven't seen it, there's a wonderful documentary about John Williams on Disney Plus, and it
Check it
talks
out.
very heavily about his relationship with Spielberg and all of the different films they worked on together. And they have a huge highlight on Jurassic Park and Jaws.
That won so many fucking awards.
I don't even think I know all the original Oscars they won for Jurassic Park. They didn't
You know
they
what?
win for composition?
Let me look it
I'm
up.
pretty sure they won for
Let
like
me look it up.
orchestration.
Let me look it up. Jurassic Park. I can spell. Jurassic Park.
And one of my favorite fun facts about the Jurassic Park animatronics is for anyone that's seen Jurassic World, while the newer films moved more towards CGI, there is a great scene with the iguanodons where they actually used the original animatronic from Jurassic Park.
Nice.
So, like, in that scene, when Chris Pratt is, like, on his knees and he's comforting it as it's dying, because for anyone that hasn't seen Jurassic World, the premise is they fuck even more with nature. They create
Yep.
something that is mutated, and instead of hunting for necessity, it starts hunting for sport and getting smarter and smarter.
The Indominus Rex.
Exactly. And it's just killing all of these creatures.
What they did is they spliced together a T-Rex and a Velociraptor.
And it's just so incredible to like look at that scene, and it's the actual animatronics from Jurassic Park.
So, according to IMDb, Jurassic Park has won the original movie has
Yes.
won 44 wins and 27 nominations. In all of it, but Academy Awards, they won the Oscar for Best Sound.
Okay.
N-
Makes
they won-
sense.
They won the Oscar for Best Effects and Sound Effects Editing. And then they also won the Oscar for Best Effects with Visual Effects.
Wow. Yeah, that all makes sense. I mean, come on. Looking at that film and it still stands today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, let's see. It's in the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films. It is a 2016 nominee for Best DVD Blu-ray Collection, a 2015 nominee for the Best DVD Blu-ray, 2012 for Best DVD, 1994 winner of the Saturn Award for a Best Science Fiction Film, 1994 nominee Best Actress Laura Dern for a Saturn Award, Best Supporting Actor Jeff Goldblum nominee.
Love you, Jeff.
Love it. Wayne Knight, Best Supporting Actor nominee. Best Performance by a Younger Actor for Joseph Mazzello, 1994 nominee. That was the young boy.
That was the young boy.
That was the boy. Also, younger actor was Ariana Richards. That was the
Yep.
girl. Spielberg won Best Director in the Saturn in 1994. Michael Crichton won Best Writing for 1994 for the Saturns. John Williams got a 1994 nominee for Best Music. And they were also nominated for Best Costumes, and they won for Best Special Effects.
Yes.
Now, something called the Bambi Awards. They were it's an international film award.
Festival type thing.
Yeah. They won the Bambi, Ariana Richards and Joseph Marzillo. John Williams won the BMI Film Music Award. the Bram Stoker Awards, Michael Crichton was nominated. BAFTA Awards, they were nominated for Best Sound. They were also a winner for Best Special Effects, and they also won the Lloyd Banks People's Vote for 1994. This film's got a lot of fucking nominations and winners. Like Spielberg won Best Foreign Language Film from the Czech Lions.
Yeah.
Golden Screen in Germany, they won Golden Screen with 2 stars, 1994. 1993, Gold Screen with 1. And then 1993, they also won the Golden Screen. Grammy, John Williams was a nominee for his Best Instrumental Composition written for a motion picture. Spielberg won a Hugo. Academy of Japanese Award, they won Best Foreign Film. They got the Film Critics Society Awards for the Best DVD in 2011, and also they were nominated in 2000. They won the Maxwell Weinberg Award. They've won the Golden Reel Award for Best Sound Editing. MTV gave them the Best Movie nominee. They were nominated for Best Villain, and they were nominated for Best Action Sequence for the T-Rex Jeep scene.
That is such a great scene.
It's the best scene. They are the 2018 winner of the National Film Registry for National Film Preservation Board. 1998 winner for Outstanding Translated Film. They won the People's Choice Award in 1994 for Favorite Motion Picture. There's so many fucking Spielberg's won. Goldblum won Best Supporting Actor for Fangoria. Let's see. Jupiter's, they've won. Spielberg won both of them for Best International Film. Like, they are in the Guinness World Record for most Oscars won for visual effects. They've never been beaten for that.
Honestly, it makes sense because that is what sets the tone of that movie. Like, if you didn't have the absolutely insane artists that were working on this and engineers and sound engineers, none of it would have worked.
Yep.
Like, the reality is, if it was executed poorly, it wouldn't have the effect and lasting effect that the franchise has had moving forward.
That's true. That is absolutely true. I mean, and we're talking about a franchise that the original film alone won 3 Academy Awards.
Exactly.
All right. What the fuck, man? That's insane. And then on top of that, like Jurassic Park 3 actually got nominated for Best Science Fiction Film in 2001. Jurassic World was nominated, and they also have a lifetime gross of $652,270,625
Oh my God. From like all of the films?
from the Jurassic World box office mojo. This is
Wow.
the lifetime gross. Like, I could tell you, okay, so the lifetime gross of the original Jurassic Park to date, as per the Googles,
As per the Googles.
$357,067,947
Wow.
since 1993.
That's insane.
Let's see. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, their box office lifetime gross right now is $417,719,760. Jurassic World Dominion, $376,851,080. Later of this, so like we're talking about all the films here. So the later installments have been commercially successful, but they haven't ever achieved the same like award status that the original film did.
I think the thing is they, in my opinion, I feel I personally really love Jurassic World. I think it was a really well done reintroduction into Jurassic.
I don't disagree.
And I also think it was made with a lot of care.
Yes.
And then I feel like after that, they totally went off the rails. Because instead of focusing on the more human aspects of the story, which in my opinion makes Jurassic Park as successful as it is, the original.
Yeah.
They turn it, and I'm not saying that the Jurassic Park films were never like action movies, but they went full-blown action film, like Michael Bay energy
You had Sam Jackson
after
in the
Jurassic
original.
World.
You had Samuel fucking Jackson in the original.
Yes, I love him.
Okay, I'm sorry. It sucks that he gets eaten.
Yes, it was very, very sad.
Yeah. But, like, we're talking about an all-star cast of people, too. We got Laura Dern.
Yes.
Okay, she played Ellie. We got Jeff Goldblum, obviously. Ian Malcolm. We got Sam Neill, who played Alan Grant. Ariana Richards, Lex. Joseph Mazzello, Tim. Richard Attenborough played John Hammond.
Oh, John, I love John Hammond.
We had Samuel Jackson playing Ray Arnold. Wayne Knight playing Dennis Nedry. Bob Peck played Robert Muldoon. You had Martin Ferrero, who played Donald Gennaro, the skeevy lawyer.
Yeah.
And, we had B.D. Wong, who played Dr. Henry Wu, who comes back in World.
In World, which was one of my favorite callbacks to
Yes.
the original film.
That was one of the big things. I'm sitting there, I was like, yes! Continuation.
And what was so great about that is I felt his character arc made a lot of sense for the continuity of the story. Because when you think about it, like, I actually really like the premise of Jurassic World overall. Like
I
the
don't
first
disagree.
movie. Because I think the idea of like, oh,
Reviving
of course,
the
let's
park.
revive the park. Like, now that we're smarter and we have the technology, we can do it. And I'm like, that's hilarious because that is totally something that would happen now.
It is.
It is essentially
No, it is. Didn't you hear about what they did?
No.
Oh my God, girl. Let me put you on. They are selling T-Rex skin handbags. They genetically cloned a T-Rex's skin based on DNA that they've had from dinosaur bones and all sorts of other shit, whatever the hell they're doing. Apparently, they have genetically cloned the skin of a T-Rex, and they are making it into handbags, luxury bags, and belts, and all sorts of other things, and they're selling it.
That is frightening, and I don't like it.
It's scary.
I do not like that.
I mean, they did just reclone the dire wolf.
That I did see.
Cloning is a thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time.
Right, but remember, the Jurassic Park came out, the original film came out before Dolly the Sheep.
Yeah.
Dolly the Sheep wasn't until 1996.
Yes.
1997. So the cloning was just a dream, a movie at this point. We're at a point now where we're cloning fucking dire wolves. The same company that's doing the dire wolf is cloning a mammoth or
God.
they're attempting to clone the woolly mammoth. And they've succeeded by making woolly mammoth mice. So they're getting ready to start doing the actual elephant. Like, dinosaurs are most likely next.
I really hope not.
Lav, I think in our lifetime we might actually see a live dinosaur.
I don't know if I'll be able to last that long.
Yes.
Just overall, I would be so frightened, and with my anxiety,
That's true.
I would probably just drop dead. Like, I just,
She wasn't ready.
as Ian Malcolm
She
says,
wasn't
life
ready.
finds a way.
life finds a way. Don't toy with things that you know nothing about. Please and thanks.
No, like the thing that scares me the most about it is just, it's not that it scares me. It intrigues, and also at the same time, it's like,
No,
kind of a thing.
exactly. It's like, from an outside perspective, I'm like, wow, it's insane that we have the technology to do that. But at the same time, I'm like, didn't we all see Jurassic Park?
did you not see the warning on the walls?
Did you not see the people getting eaten
There are 6
by dinosaurs?
There are 6 films, 7 now, that are literally telling you why this is a bad idea.
Exactly. So and that's what coming back to that, that's what was so fun about B.D. Wong's character in Jurassic World.
Yes.
Because his science took the route of like, what's going on now?
Yeah.
Like, it took the route of, oh, well, it's not about bringing something to life so people can experience it. It's about bringing something to life to make a profit.
Yeah.
And he has like a great like monologue in that movie where he's like, don't you understand? Nobody wants what's real. It's only bigger, better, sells more tickets.
Not wrong.
And I'm like, his character was so cool to get to see evolve into a villain.
Yeah.
It was an amazing evolution of character, and I'm so happy BD Wong came back for it.
Yeah.
And
And then he dies.
yeah. But that's what I love about that first Jurassic World film.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it kind of devolved after that film.
Exactly. It became less about character. It became showing how many stunts
Chris Pratt
Chris
can
Pratt
do.
could do. And I was like, look, like, and personally for me, I don't love the whole like mutant dinosaur storyline.
They're all mutants anyway from the very beginning.
Exactly.
They're mutants.
And that was the whole point. If y'all remember,
Which
with,
they don't.
with the little chromosome, the DNA guy, what was his name? Little DNA
Mr.
instruction.
DNA.
Mr. DNA, the little instructional video guy.
Yep.
You done good.
It's like, okay, but this whole premise that, you know, now they're mutated dinosaurs, but now we have to preserve them.
And then like also like that whole thing, what was it? Was it Dominion?
It was Dominion.
It was Dominion where the island just goes up because of the volcano.
Yeah, and then there's like a child that has the DNA of a dinosaur in her or
Yeah,
whatever.
what the fuck, bro?
Like, that's when I start like losing interest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then it's less about the human characters. And I guess you could say a perspective consequence of bringing back living creatures is they are living creatures, whether you like it or not.
Agreed.
So I understood the direction they tried to take Bryce Dallas Howard's character because she felt a lot of guilt around what she enabled to be created. So she wanted to preserve them and like have a nature preserve and save them. But at the same time, it read very like forced.
It
If
did.
that makes sense. And
It
that's the
did.
problem.
And here's the other problem. They decided to come out, instead of keeping it as a trilogy like they
Yeah.
originally agreed or thought that they would, they came out with a fourth.
Yeah.
And I saw it.
I've heard nothing but bad things, girl. Go off.
Yeah. I have never, in the entire history of this franchise, been more disappointed in a fucking Jurassic Park film.
And that's
and that's
hard to
saying
say.
a lot. That's
So-
saying a lot.
I was going to say, like, because we were even talking about it when we went to go see How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
And we're both like, look, as long as there's dinosaurs in it, I will be entertained.
And I was, to an extent.
So the fact that you're even like, it could not be saved
It could not be
in
saved.
any way.
It could not. There was no saving this movie. There's just no. It was. Don't get me wrong. I had a whole time. This is what it was. It felt. It felt like I was being edged, and I never reached completion.
That's so sad.
And then the completion that I was gonna get was from the weird guy when you turn on the lights in a club and you turn around and it's like, what the fuck are you?
Oh my God.
Like, oh my God, bro. Like, tell me why we have a T-Rex with Down syndrome.
Like, what is up with
It
you?
look-
Show me a picture of this thing. It doesn't even look like a dinosaur.
It looks like they had leftover footage from the Rancor from Mando and Star Wars, gave him another set of arms, and said, "The dinosaur."
Like I know we were actually like, because Jade, of course, had to show me a photo of this thing.
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, it literally looks like Abomination from the original, like, Incredible Hulk movie with Ed Norton.
Yeah, worse.
Like, worse. It looks like they took, like, the skeletal idea of Abomination from that movie, did not update the CGI, and just gave it a couple extra arms.
It was absolutely just.
And, like, look, if you're going to make a mutant dinosaur, at least with Indominus Rex, it looked like a dinosaur.
It looked like a fucking big ass raptor.
Like, it looked like a giant dinosaur. The problem with this thing, when Jade showed it to me, I was like, this isn't a fucking dinosaur. Like, this doesn't even look like a dinosaur. It
Nope.
doesn't have any features
Nope.
that look dino.
Nope.
Like, what is this thing? It
It
just
was
looks
just-
like a bad,
It was so bad.
it looks like, you know what it looked like? And I was thinking about it. I was like, it literally looks like a bad Resident Evil creature.
It does.
Like,
it looks like the fucking stars.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
It
I'm
looks like that motherfucker.
I'm like, that's not a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, I know. It just like, and then on top of that, they tried to give us they did give us a cute scene with a Titanosaurus and they're in love and that was whatever. Okay, cool. We get to what?
What?
Titanosaurus, one of the big, like
Yeah.
long neck dinosaurs. There's a nice scene in the film where you see what they do like this little love dance or whatever in a field. It's cute.
Oh, between those two dinosaurs.
Yes.
I thought you meant that dinosaur
No.
and that abomination
No,
that is not a
no.
dinosaur.
No. I mean, and we do get to see Spinosaurus does come back,
Okay.
but now apparently they hunt in packs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Well, there is a brief interval where you see a velociraptor pair,
Boo.
and that's killed by another one of the fucking mutated fucking dinosaurs called Mutodon.
There's another one?
Yeah.
Does he at least look like a dinosaur?
No. It looks like a velociraptor who couldn't decide if it wanted wings and also has Down syndrome.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I need to ask one question about this movie.
What?
Is it true that there is a sequence with a guy pissing
Yes.
and there are dinos in the background?
Yep. Okay.
I thought it was made up for comedic purposes.
No.
I needed to ask.
And this, like, I've never. You know that something is really fucking bad, and I cannot connect with a character if immediately I go, I want that one to die. I need you to die before the end of this film. Please die. Like, they had characters in this film. They introduced a whole new fucking group of people, and obviously the premise is greed again.
When is it? Not.
It's always fucking greed. Every premise of these movies is greed. But like the whole fucking time, then all of a sudden, like, so we get like these mercenaries and brr, and then all of a sudden you get the cute little family that's on a sailboat, and then they're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the big fucking dinosaur tries to come and eat them, you know, and you have this annoying little child who I'm sitting there going, die. I want you to just get swallowed. Just please get swallowed because apparently your mother didn't do it the first time. So, but I've never, ever seen a Jurassic Park movie where I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I hate all of you. There's not a single redeeming character or performance in the entire fucking film.
That is so depressing.
And on top of that, I didn't even get any good death scenes. Fuck you.
Like, they didn't even kill all the annoying characters?
They killed people, but it wasn't the way that I'm used to with, like, you know, either implied goriness or actual goriness. Like, yay, we see some blood. Woo.
Ooh.
Like, no.
Like, and it sucks because you have a decent cast attached to that movie.
You do.
Like, I love Jonathan Bailey. Like, I
He's
adore him.
He's the only person in that film that I could say gave it just a little bit of life.
That's what I've heard. Like, he's the only thing.
Only thing. Like, Scarlett Johansson, just hang it up. You're done. Sorry, not sorry. You know, like, I didn't even look up who the other actors are because you are that inconsequential.
Like, I genuinely heard that all, like, and not even just from you, from like other people's reviews online.
Horrible.
That these, not only was this movie horrible, but these characters were just so unlikable.
They really,
that
really are.
it's hard to sit through the movie. Like, because a good example of like maybe like let's call it a not so great film, but like at least they made the characters really engaging is Kong Skull Island.
I didn't watch it.
I always say that's the best way to like do maybe like not an Oscar winning film and you put a group of characters together who are supposed to be quote unquote bad guys.
Yeah.
But they're all so great and so endearing and so well done that you're like, you want them to win.
So I looked up the cast. We have Scarlett Johansson, who's
Yes.
playing the protagonist, Jonathan Bailey, Luna Blaze, who plays Teresa Delgado, which is the older daughter.
Okay.
I knew like Mahershala Ali is in it.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, great fucking actor.
Yeah, I like him.
Even he couldn't save it.
God.
You have Rupert Friend, who plays the bad guy.
Of course.
Ed Skrein, who dies in the first fucking half an hour.
Rest in peace.
You have David Iacono, who plays the really fucking annoying kid that the whole time I'm standing there going, die, please fucking die. No. You have Philippine Velge, who plays a chick named Nina. She's one of the other people that die. Too bad, so sad. Don't waste
Too
your money.
bad, so bad. Please, no
You
one.
have Audrina Miranda, who played the little girl,
Okay.
Isabella. You have Bachir Sylvain, who plays Leclerc. He's another one that ends up dying. And then you have Manuel Garcia Rulfo, who played the dad.
Okay.
Okay, don't get me wrong. If this was done even just the slightest bit better, if they had just taken just a little bit more fucking time, or maybe given us a little bit more dinosaurs, the movie would have been all right. This, dumpster fire. absolute dumpster fire. Set it on fire, put it in a hole, and just.
I will say the singular redeeming thing that I did see was Jonathan Bailey is a huge Jurassic Park fan. And they let him, I believe he plays violin. Everybody can go after me in the comments if it's the wrong instrument. However, he plays violin, so they let him play violin in the orchestra for the score for the movie.
Ooh.
And there are all these like adorable videos of Jonathan Bailey just like losing his mind. And I'm like, at least he was excited to be there.
Listen, don't get me wrong. You could see that he was really excited to be a part of the cast. You
Yeah.
can see it. And I'm sorry, I don't know what it is about ScarJo that like everybody thinks that she's a great mercenary character ever since she played fucking
Black Widow.
Black Widow. I mean, don't get me wrong, you could do the action scenes and you're pretty, but like you have no personality on fucking film.
Like, I am just confused. Like,
I've never seen a more flat character.
God.
Even where they're supposed to be, this character's supposed to be dealing with some serious PTSD and some heavy emotion.
Yeah. Never.
No,
Never feel it.
no. I'm literally sitting there going, I don't even feel bad for anything you're doing. I don't feel bad for you. I can't connect to you. I feel absolutely. The other part of it is the Marshala Ali. He's supposed to have a character where like he lost his son, or you know, and some kind of weird shit happened, like you know, where you get that tiny bit of backstory. Still, nothing. Absolutely no way to emotionally connect to any of these characters. I did not emotionally connect to anybody in the family. I did not emotionally connect to anybody in the mercenary group. I'm just sitting there going, good. I'm glad you're dead. I hope you all die. Just
Move on.
Not you, Jonathan Bailey. You're a sweet angel baby, and we love you.
We love you, and I love your slutty little glasses.
Yeah. I mean, like, even then, they're trying to sit there and, like, let's fight back against Big Pharma, which is, like, you know, what they start suggesting, like, 3/4 of the fucking way through. It's like, oh.
Wait, so somehow the dinosaurs are connected to Big Pharma?
Yeah.
Jesus
The whole
fuck.
premise of the story, and I'm going to spoil it all for you.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm spoiling it all for you, is they hire ScarJo's character to go to the island where the dinosaurs are still there. This is the island where they were doing all the mutations because obviously the Dominion, the other island
Dominion.
was destroyed. They claim that the dinosaurs are starting to die off because they're still living creatures, but they're starting to die because nobody cares anymore and they don't want to see them anymore. So they're all just basically dying and they can only live around the equator. So that's how they explain why they're only at those islands.
Oh, okay. For a minute, you were like, they didn't care anymore. I'm like, are they like
No,
Tinkerbell?
the people don't care anymore. The human beings don't care about dinosaurs anymore.
No, that's what I was going to say. So is it like Tinkerbell? No one's clapping for them, so
Yeah.
they just die?
They're just dying.
Okay.
They're just dying.
All right.
So, they hire her and she, you know, they tell her we want a team because they want to create, they believe, thanks to Jonathan Bailey's work as, you know, Dr. Loomis, they're saying that he's done research and saying that the oxygen-rich blood in certain dinosaur species, these 3 specific dinosaur species, would enable them to create a drug that would get rid of heart disease.
Okay.
Completely eradicate heart disease. So that's the premise. A big
Okay.
pharma company wants them to go get the blood from these dinosaurs, actual blood, so they can, you know, do the synthesization and whatever of these 3 specific fucking dinosaurs. And then they will create a miracle drug that will destroy heart disease in humanity.
Okay.
And they're talking about making a massive billions, trillions of dollar profit off of this bullshit.
okay.
And it would be exclusive and, you know, they would be the ones that would be in control of it. And
Only
then
the rich will get it.
only the rich and the people that can afford it will have it. Blah, blah, blah. You know, and all this fucking bullshit. And then Loomis, halfway through, all of a sudden, after they dart 2 of the dinosaurs, lose most of their fucking team, and all sorts of other fucking shenanigans that go on, that's when he turns around and he says, oh, we should share this with the world and make it accessible to everyone. Fuck Big Pharma.
Does he literally say fuck Big Pharma?
Yeah,
What the fuck? Who wrote this?
not him.
Who wrote this movie?
It was terrible. I'm going to tell you straight up right now. Franchise, the original 3, my favorite.
They're great. I love
They're
them.
great. I didn't mind the first 2 worlds. I didn't like the 3rd. And I
Yeah, it's not
hate
good.
the 4th.
Yeah, the 4th is awful.
I absolutely hate the 4th. I hate it. It's terrible. I hope it's no. It's the worst. So, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I think Jurassic Park is such a cultural icon.
Yes.
I love everything about it, especially the original.
Yes.
And I think that number one, please Universal, bring back the original boat ride. I want to see the animatronics.
Give it back.
Give them back. Number two, there will never be a classic like Jurassic Park.
No.
Like you'll never be able to recreate. It is such a moment in time.
Literally.
Exactly. And I think that's why a lot of these sequels, these modern sequels suffer, is they don't have the same art and thought behind them.
They don't have the care.
They don't have the same care. And because they know it'll just make $1 billion because it's about dinosaurs.
And the wow factor is just gone.
Exactly. It's not.
They even make fun of that in the fucking movie.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
They make fun of that. The wow factor is gone. Then why did you make a movie?
Exactly. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, I don't want to see the franchise ever die.
Neither do I.
But I think if they're ever going to get it to where it was, they need to go back to the care that went into the first Jurassic World when it was reimagining Jurassic Park.
I don't disagree.
And they need to really
No Chris Pratt.
they really need to take a look at it, absorb it, and create something new, original, character driven, and still scary and exciting.
Yeah, I don't disagree. So take it from your lovely Jade and Lavender color wheel, Phoenix Gate. I will be putting up a reel on our Instagram.
Yes,
you know,
he will.
giving my other opinions about the rebirth. With your fucking Down syndrome T-Rex, go to hell. Okay, your fucking recycled Rancor. That's what I'm calling it. It's a recycled fucking Rancor. Okay, god damn you. Fuck off. That movie was terrible. You should be ashamed to have this in your fucking franchise. And that's where I'm going to end it.
Honestly, valid.
It's where I'm going to end it. So, on that note, check us out. Bye.
Bye.
Born in fire,